We're back. Yay. Hello. Welcome back to Just Roll With It and Slay the Dragon. I am your Dungeon Master, aka Talia, aka Starfire. Welcome back. It's been a couple of weeks. I hope everybody's doing well. Let's see. We'll do introductions now. So we have Sandwich playing Gallant, our human paladin. Then we have Krim playing Krim, who is a tiefling fighter ranger. He has a companion named Ember the Raccoon. He is pink. I don't know if anybody knew that, but he is. Then we have TJ playing Albert Cupertino, who is also a paladin, human paladin. We have my character, Talia Emberstone. She is a tiefling rogue bard. We have Tekken playing Jekken, the human bard necromancer. And then we have Matt playing Matthias, our dwarven druid fighter. And finally we have Muffin playing Idella, our human cleric, and she has Brutus, the white shepherd dog. And the party also has a horse companion named Raymond. He is a sparkly horse that glows slightly in the dark. He is cool. Okie dokie. So, for all of my party members, I just briefly went over it before we got on, before we went live. Your character sheets have been fully updated. Except, Gallant, I realized that you are supposed to have the other half of the Whisper Amulet, which I also jokingly named Walkie-Talkie Amulet on Jekken's sheet, so I'm going to change that. It's going to be called a Whisper Amulet, not Walkie-Talkie Amulet. Okay, why can't I... Curses! Oh, because I'm doing it in the wrong place. That's why. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I'm just adding that because that's the only thing, that's the last thing that I forgot. Give me just one more moment, I apologize. Why won't it let me add? Okay, now you should have that in your sheet, Gallant. All right, so now that all of the character sheets are updated, you guys will all be responsible for tracking basic loot. If there are any special items, I will make sure to add abilities and upgrades, power-ups. I'll add that part, but make sure that you put in that you have those items from now on, as well as keep track of your currency as well. As we go throughout the campaign today, go ahead and get familiar with your spells. Try them out, because a lot of them are probably new. But bear with me, because they are also new to me. So I am still learning all of them, and you guys have a lot. You guys are super beefy and super rich. You're welcome. And let's see. Also, just, I think I said this one other time before. Don't forget you can ask to roll insight checks on people, including your fellow party members, to see if they are being truthful or deceitful. It makes things interesting. Just a reminder, because I don't know how many times we've had that, so just throwing that out there. I think that's all for, like, the major updates. Yeah. Does anyone have any questions before we go into the recap?
No, I'm good.
Oh, no.
Cool. Alrighty. So, the party is currently in the city of Galdona, the capital of Eastland, the country that they are currently in. They had attended a masquerade for one of the nobles, Alistair, and had a very close encounter with Lunara and Archon, who showed up out of the blue. Archon brutally wounded Talia before both he and Lunara disappeared. The party members took Talia to the Church of Lathander and got her all healed up. Found out that she has a bunch of scars all over her body from the past, and learned a little bit about her backstory, just a little bit. After some time at the church, they were summoned by Alistair's daughter, Coraline, to come back to Alistair's estate because they wanted to talk. They left Talia to rest. The party meets with Alistair, who apologizes for the incident and basically tells them that there is an underground circuit throughout the city that is related to Archon and his whole reign over the city. Even though they have a stand-in king and also nobles, he basically has control of the city with the help of this underground ring. He tells the party of a few entrance points to this underground area, and also even provides them a little bit of assistance. He gifted Matthias, Idella, and Krim with some nice little gifts from his personal special stash. And from there, after that, the party goes back to the church to decide what they want to do. They talk with Talia a little bit, and they decide that they want to talk with the High Morning Lord to see if they can get entry to a small restricted area in the church's library. And I believe that is actually where we left off. So, Talia is in her, you guys are about to basically leave Talia's room. I believe there was there were going to be two groups. One group was going to talk to the High Morning Lord, and the other group was going to go to the library to see, just in case they need to sneak in if they aren't able to get permission. I believe, so we had, I think last time we decided that Gallant, Albert, and Idella would go try to talk to the High Morning Lord, while Matthias, Jekken, and Krim go to the library. The plan was that if they weren't able to get any gain entry to the restricted area, then Gallant would let Jekken know via the Whisper Amulet to go ahead and try to break in. That was the current plan. Yeah. So Talia slowly gets up and takes Brutus, and they kind of walk out of her room, kind of down the hallway, and kind of heading towards the, I guess, the quad area to walk around and kind of get her energy back up. The rest of you, Matthias, Jekken, and Krim, you start to head towards the library again. And Gallant, Albert, and Idella make your way kind of further into the church. It's about midday, like midday to almost afternoon. So, you ask one of the clerics where the High Morning Lord is, and he had just finished basically a service, so he is back kind of in his quarters. You go to visit him, and let's see. Okay. So, you knock on his door, and he says, "Yes, come in." Gallant, Albert, and Idella, you both, all three of you, kind of enter the room, and he's like, "Oh, hello. How can I help you guys today? How are you feeling from yesterday's healing incident?"
My hands are still numb.
Certainly took a lot out of me.
I'm very tired.
Yeah, I am still feeling a little drained from that too. That it's a very, very unusual case that you have there. Haven't seen anything like it, but I appreciate your help. You helped the other, even with the other clerics' help, it was very much appreciated that you were able to help us heal your friend. Is she doing all right this morning?
She's awake and moving around. She's actually in the gardens right now with my animal companion.
Okay. Well, how can I help you today?
We are wondering, as a cleric part of the Church of Lathander, I'm wondering if I'm able to get access to any more, I guess, study material that's located in the church.
Well, you're welcome to the library that's that we have here. There's plenty of materials there. Is there anything in particular that you're looking for?
Just more information of stuff that we might be facing in our journey. I want to make sure that we have all our bases covered so we don't have a lovely surprise again. So, further healing and stuff like that. But are there any other places? Because I know from my home church that there were further locations in the library that I was able to go and have access to, and do you have stuff like that here? And if so, is it possible that I can have access to it?
He looks at you for a moment and says, "Are you asking to get permission to do some research in the restricted area, the restricted room that we have?"
That is exactly what I'm asking. I figured I'd ask because, like I said, I've had access to not only my home church, but other churches allowed me to go in, and I'm wondering if you will allow us to have access in there.
Make a persuasion check.
Ball sacks. Okay. I'm still learning the new layout. Give me 2 seconds. I need to find it.
All right, you're good.
Skills and tools. Yep. Found skills and tools.
Great.
Oh, nice.
He smiles a little bit and says, You seem like a very trustworthy cleric and a loyal friend, and I can tell that based off of your friend that we healed yesterday, you are going to encounter some how to say it, possibly some other dangers along your way. So I don't see why we couldn't give you temporary access to the restricted room that we have. He thinks for a moment, and
You're in my way.
he pauses for a moment and asks, so you were part of the women clerics who helped basically get her out of her party clothes and get her in kind of
I prepped her for the healing, yes.
That big full belt.
one some of the clerics mentioned not only the scars that your friend had, but we noticed that they also noticed that she had
You don't usually sit there.
a dragon symbol on her back. It looked like a dragon tattoo, but also another curious symbol that we here at the church are not fans of. We are not. Do you know anything about this?
The scarring and signs on our friend's body. That's what you're asking?
Yes. The clerics tell me that she has basically a black dragon tattoo on her back, kind of spreading from her shoulder blades, kind of in the center. But then she also has another symbol that's very concerning and worrisome to some of us clerics. Below that, do you know anything about that symbol?
She's told
Young
us
cleric.
she's told us some things, but we are still. She's told us I heard about her scarring and the tattoo and whatnot. But we have not pushed too much of it because pushing that has triggered her to go into a trance-like state, and she is unable to expand upon it. And to prevent that from happening again, we want to make sure she's at fully healed and mental capacity so we can actually talk to her about it even more so before we continue on. If we find anything in our research in the restricted area that would also help us without putting our friend in more mental harm, that would, regress anything that we have for trust that we've built with her over the past couple of, for the journey that we've been having so far.
I see. So you're still kind of getting to know this friend and don't really know too much about what, like, you don't, so basically you don't know anything about this symbol, do you?
Not much, no. But again, in short, she has hired us to help her on a mission, and we have graciously agreed to accompany her by just either word of mouth or visions that we've had from around the party. And so we wanted to help. And so as the journey has been continuing, we have grown a stronger bond with her. But I know that there are secrets that everybody has that they're not too comfortable to share, even with the time that we've had together. So it will take some time before we even get a chance to really understand the details behind it. Out of character, I cannot remember the symbol for the life of me.
That's okay, because I was going to send it to you.
Okay, good.
So don't worry. That because I actually didn't send you a symbol beforehand, but it kind of looks like I just DM'd you.
Okay.
And Sandwich, I'm gonna DM you as well. And TJ.
And this is
Where's
located on the
TJ?
back, correct?
This is basically like on the center of her back
Okay.
area.
Okay.
Yes, like right below. So she, like I said, she has a dragon tattoo that just kind of like the wings are spread out, that kind of extend to her shoulder blades. About that, and it's just kind of like a top down look of a dragon. That was just completely black. It's just kind of solid, like a solid silhouette shape of a dragon. But then she has this this symbol right below it as well. So he goes over to or he's at a desk and he pulls out kind of a thicker book, and he turns a couple of pages and shows you guys the same symbol. Idella. It is the symbol that you saw on Talia's back.
Mhm.
But he's just showing it to Albert and Gallant as well.
Mhm.
This symbol is a very represents relations to a very dark and old devil, an archdevil that has he was sealed in the hells long ago. He still tends to have influence over those in the in our world. We do not take too kindly to those who follow him or have any relations to him, as most followers have been known to. He wants to escape from the from the hells, to come back to our world. And so usually whenever we see the symbol, it does not mean any good for us. So the fact that your friend has this symbol on her is very concerning to us, and we're a little, I guess the best way to say this is uncomfortable. We are happy to we are healers by nature. We want to help people. Your friend seems, well, we actually haven't really been able to speak with her. So we're not I just wanted to see what you guys knew about her, and if she had mentioned any relations about this.
I can guarantee you the thought that you're thinking that she is some type of danger to the churches. I can guarantee that is not a thing. If anything,
I second the notion.
if anything, she doesn't want anything to do with anything that's marked on her body. And we, as her companions, are trying to help her to free her from it with any marks that she has or any relations that are associated with these marks.
I see.
That's another reason why I'm asking to go see your restricted area to see if you have any more information that we could help or could help us in the future and that we could be more prepared with so we're not surprised again.
I see. This makes sense. We will grant you access to the restricted room of the library. However, even if what you say is true, the fact that she is marked with this symbol does make a lot of the clerics here very uncomfortable. And so we will grant you access, and you are welcome to stay for the time being. However, she may need to find other accommodations to make, as like I said, the clerics are getting a little nervous and uncomfortable, knowing that word has spread amongst the clergy.
Of course, word has spread amongst the clergy. All right. Well, we will take our time with the restricted area, and we'll research as much as we can, and we'll be out of your hair when we are done. Because clearly, if she is not welcomed, then we are not welcomed.
You tell him.
He nods, and I apologize. I'm sorry that this has happened, but we need to be careful ourselves. Even if what you told us, even if you believe what, or like...
Coming from the guy who takes orders from dragons. Puh.
Shh.
Excuse me?
He said nothing. Thank you for your time, High Morning Lord. We will go down to the library and do our research. I shove Albert out the fucking door.
He nods and just kind of watches you guys leave. All right. What would you guys like to do?
I'm gonna beat his ass. That's what I'm gonna do. We just got access to the restricted area. Do not screw this up for us.
Roll for advantage.
They had a backup plan, right? It's fine.
Yes,
That
but
dude was being an asshole.
I understand why he wants to protect the church. This is one of the largest churches of Lathander, so I understand the hesitancy, but clearly he's not aware that clergy
the girl
talks.
that passed out in the place is going to burn the whole thing down.
You know how the clergy talks. They're gossips. It happens. Why don't you think I bounce from church to church?
Late to handle.
Let's just get to the library.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys head to the library. Krim, Matthias, and Jekin, you guys are
Waiting very patiently.
you guys are waiting very patiently. It's been like it's been a little bit of time, so you guys are just kind of, I would say that you guys are like in the lobby area of the of the library. I'm blanking. Why am I blanking? Yeah, you guys are just waiting there because you didn't have a cleric or a paladin with you. They were not wanting to let you guys in. Even though Krim and Matthias were able to get in before without one, this time they were not allowing you guys in. It was a different person at the table. So
You could have got in.
Albert, Idella, and Gallant show up after a little bit and find the three of you guys waiting. What do you guys want to do?
The group or the church?
Yes, you guys are all together now.
We were successful, and I didn't even have to do anything.
We have access to the restricted area, but I feel like I need to be with you guys. But I want to. Can I look around and make sure there's nobody really listening?
Make a perception check.
Okay. Shit.
You don't see anybody paying attention.
I'm gonna talk in very hushed tones of the Morning Lord doesn't want Talia still on the grounds because of the markings on her back. So we're gonna do our research and then get out. But I don't feel comfortable with just Brutus with Talia in the gardens. I feel like we need to have somebody with her.
Who'd be the best to do that then?
So I have to stay in the library to get access. So who wants to go check up on Talia?
Well, I guess I'll go. At least.
Hold on, because might be more useful doing research in the library. Right?
Can you say that again? You kind of cut out.
Sorry, I don't know why that keeps happening to me lately. I said Albert might be more useful.
Helping the study.
Yeah. You're a rather well-read individual.
Right, so why don't
I could go back, or if anyone else wants to volunteer, that's fine too. I don't think I'll be needed since you guys can get in there without me.
So myself, Albert, I would suggest Jekken stay with us because his knowledge of necromancy and other wizardry might be beneficial.
Okay. I don't mind staying.
Because I don't know what kind of stuff they have in the restricted area.
Real quick, and this sounds random, but I'd like to cast Druidcraft to check the weather.
Okay. I mean, okay.
Maybe outside.
All right. Hold on. Can you click on Druidcraft really quick? Thank you. Okay.
Are you 30 feet from a window?
Okay. Like, well, you guys are kind of like in the lobby area, so you're kind of close to the door, so it could work. Okay. So you're you're just like, I want to check the weather. So you kind of like in front of everybody, you kind of like just kind of wave your hands a little bit, and all of a sudden, like there's kind of like a little orb that appears, and it's showing like sunny, at least clear skies. After a moment, it like you notice that it kind of seems like time will pass, and it kind of gets just a little bit cloudier, but like just kind of like partly clouds. Otherwise it's pretty clear for the most part.
Okay.
There's no rain.
Weather should be.
Very important.
I really just wanted to use a spell while I was with everyone.
Fair. All right. All right. So who's going where?
I'll go back to check on Talia and Brutus.
Okay. Anybody else or just Matthias?
Did I also get access to the restricted area?
He gave like basically the like.
The party in general.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm going in there then.
Okay.
Graham, you want to come with me?
He said he was.
Did he not come back yet?
Oh, I guess he hasn't come back yet.
Drag his
Okay.
body. What?
All right. So Matthias, we'll just say that we'll say that Matthias is the only one who goes to go check on Talia. Krim will go with the rest of you guys. Okay. So the cleric
Wait, does Matt have the speaker thing, or did the whisper?
Oh yeah, I was gonna
device?
ask if I take one of those. Hold again.
it's called the whisper amulet. So
Yeah, I think
I think it was
currently
just Jack and I.
currently Gallon and Jekin have the two whisper amulets.
And
So
so since you
if
guys
you-
are staying together, should one of you give
We
one?
should always make sure they go with.
I don't know. Can you use it?
I don't know. Can you teach me?
Oh my god.
I think we did this last time, didn't we?
Uh-oh.
We figured out how to use it.
Yeah.
All right, go to the
Back,
other.
Krim.
Welcome back, Krim.
Go back to the other.
Oh, Krim, you're here. Do you want to stay and investigate the secret library, or do you want to come with me to check on Talia?
Also, by the way,
wait. When you say investigate the secret library, do you mean the secret
No, they got
library?
access.
Or...
We
They got
got
permission.
we got
This
access
is a
to
church.
We got access to it, but
boring.
they're not really excited that Talia has certain markings on her back, so I don't feel comfortable with her just by herself with Brutus. So
Yeah, they're bigots.
that's not it. It's
They're gonna
Nah,
storm
he's
in the
right.
garden.
Anyway, he's like they're like that one, and he's just gonna point at Gallant.
oh my god. So, the three of us got
What?
access to the library. Me being a cleric of Lathander, I figured it's safer and less suspicious if I'm with everyone who's going to the library. But again, I would like some people to be with Talia, just in case there's some nosy clerics that don't know to keep their mouths shut. So I would prefer her to be with someone.
Yeah. It seems like, if there's some fishy shit going on, if they really hate these symbols that much, they might, want to do some.
Well, as soon as we're done
Nefarious
researching,
shit.
we're just heading back to the tavern because the symbols
All
on.
right, I'll go with Matthias.
Okay. Also, Matthias
thanks,
did
buddy.
figure out how to hold the amulet properly, so he was one of the very first few that could actually
Yeah,
do
he
it
was
proper.
he was the one who showed everybody how to do it. So he
Yes.
knows how to use it. So okay. So Matthias and Krim. Oh, who's giving Gallant or Jekin? Who's giving the amulet to Matthias?
Jack, can give me yours. I trust you.
I don't
Yeah,
want
man.
to. Here you go.
Okay.
Oh,
So
that was easy.
so Matthias, you now
Do
have
you know how to use it?
Okay.
I use it to yell yes really loud.
and so you say this and Gallant just hears a very loud yes in your head.
Ah. Yeah, it works.
All right. Krim and Matthias
Right.
go.
And make sure your pink pet comes too.
Pink pet.
Sorry, companion. Raccoon.
Krim, Matthias, and Ember go go off to go find Talia. The rest of you, Idella, you talk to the cleric at the front, who is just kind of monitoring, kind of the receptionist
Mhm.
person who allows entry into the library itself. You go ahead and explain that you were given permission from the High Morning Lord, and I realize that he probably. I didn't say this, but I'm going to just say that he gave you a little written thing to present to the receptionist to allow you access into the restricted area. I didn't say it. I completely didn't think about it.
It's okay.
But we're gonna say that he did.
I was shoving Albert out the door, so understandable.
Yeah. So we're gonna say that he handed it to you before that happened. And she nods, and let's see. She kind of she's at kind of like at a desk, and she puts her hand kind of like underneath the desk, just kind of flat, and it glows for a moment, and then she looks to you guys and is like, okay, you're welcome to go you're welcome to go in through the into the room. It's in the back corner, behind a bookcase. She kind of explains to you like where it is, but like kind of still in whispered tone to you, because not everybody is allowed access there. So she explains that it's behind a bookcase, and that basically the seal that was sealing it from anybody to getting inside has been released, so that it will open to you. So she says it's open for you to use. Just come back when you are done, and we'll make sure that it gets all secure.
Thank you. They start walking
All right,
to the area.
All right, Gallant, Idella, Jekin, and Albert. You all go to this this bookcase, and you see that it's kind of like you notice that it is a little bit slightly different now than other bookcases, and let's see, I want all, like, it is open, but I want all three of you to make an investigation check on how to actually open the door.
Bro.
Okay.
Oh, thank
Ooh.
God.
Oh, why are you? You're rolling with advantage. Okay. Hold on. Why are you rolling with advantage there, bud? Let's see.
Is that a toggle thing?
Yeah, I think so. Oh wait, no, it's at a disadvantage. So, why is it? Okay, I switched you to automatic. You still rolled pretty high. We'll go with the lower one. All right, so, Jekin, also roll investigation, please. Okay. Okay. All right. So, Idella, you have no idea. Like you know it's unlocked.
Man, I did
but
not
you have
sleep well
no
last
idea.
night. And it shows.
You and Jekin and Albert are having a like you guys are just kind of like scanning for like a doorknob or like some way of like opening this this door. Gallant, with your history of like movies, like from from your time of being like on Earth and stuff, you've seen enough movies to know that if you move a certain book, it will open up into a secret passageway.
That's
So
awesome.
so you scan the shelves for like a book that may be like different than the others, and you manage to find one that looks a little out of place. It's a little bit thicker, a little bit heavier kind of looking. It's almost like it's a very it looks like a book, but it is a fake book, and you manage to find it and you pull it down, and the door the door swings inward, so that you guys are able to enter.
I knew that's where the switch was all along.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, bud.
Once you guys are
I was just
inside,
testing you guys.
once you guys are inside, the bookcase automatically closes behind you.
Great.
And there's a couple of like little there's a couple of lanterns in it's a small room. It's almost not, it's not quite a closet because you guys are able to like fit in it, but like it's a small room. It has maybe 2 walls of bookshelves and just kind of like a singular table. And like I said, there's like three kind of like little lantern areas that are not being lit by fire. It's more of like just kind of a light, almost like starlight kind of glow, or kind of like dancing lights. It's kind of like, it's just kind of a glow, to be able for people who are in there you're able to see. So so okay, so what exactly are you guys looking for?
Information about the curse, right?
Anything and everything that we can get our hands on.
Okay.
Information on how to kill the dragon and how to save Talia.
Okay. Matt,
Tell
what were
me,
you saying?
bro.
Matt?
I think he's talking to his kid.
Oh, okay.
Because I hear bro.
All right. I need you guys all to roll investigation checks as well. Again.
Bro, my rolls have been hot
Where's my
garbage.
shit
Oh,
up until
thank
this time?
God.
Okay. Oh my god.
What did I get this time?
Check
Sorry,
in.
can you guys hear me right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
What the
Love you.
fuck?
All right. So
That's
Let's
so
see.
I
weird.
really suck at rolling dice.
it's okay.
Oh, dude, this whole time, sorry, this is a huge revelation. I use voice mod. It just so I have like a noise gate.
Yeah.
And voice mod has been using my headset, which I didn't even realize my headset has a mic built in. Like I was in the kitchen getting a drink, and you guys could hear me. That's weird. Okay, I'm done. Sorry.
No worries.
You just switched it, so you're forgiven.
That is a total difference.
All right, so Albert, you thumb through like through some you basically you find like information more on like basic curses, more you actually find you learn about more werewolf curses.
Lamau.
Um
Call that karma.
Idella, Gallant, and Jekin, you kind of look
Never let the werewolf situation go well there.
Nope.
I swear, it just keeps coming back.
Yeah, biting you in the ass.
you guys look for a little bit. You search the library a little bit, and Jekin, you find a book that is it kind of has like a it has the symbol of like it has like kind of like a skull on it, and that kind of grabs your attention, and you read a little bit, and just it's a book on necromancy. You hold on, give me 1 second, looking at my notes.
Huh?
Sorry. You basically learn some history about past necromancers that have been that have run rampant in Galdona, and a couple of more well-known necromancers. Trying to think. You do find that like some necromancers are like tended to like to practice their necromancy deep. You actually learn a little bit about the catacombs area, that the different catacombs of the city, because that's where a lot of the necromancers like to in the past like to practice their craft. And so you just kind of you learn that the big main like grave and catacombs area, it is big, and it's like actually a good few stories down. Like it's big. They actually have to like walk down
What she said.
certain stairs to bury some of those people. It's big. So you kind of learn a bit of the layout of like the big catacombs that are actually close by, that are kind of adjacent to the church, as well as kind of like a general like large medic hospital for lack of a better term. There's kind of like a grave, a big grave graveyard in between the two, and you can get into the catacombs that way. There's also other catacombs near a couple of the other churches that are also accessed through the graveyards. But you kind of familiarize yourself with like more of the layout of the big one, and like I said, it's like somehow those who built the city somehow like managed to like build like a multiple story like tomb below this below this graveyard. And then it also talks about possible tunnel systems that also go out from the catacombs as well.
It'll be interesting. This is some interesting stuff right here. Who's with me, right? Is anybody like right next to me?
I mean, you're all kind of like looking for your own things. Gallant, you, let's see. Looking through my history notes. Gallant, you find a little bit more. You actually find like a book on a little bit on history, but it focuses on like it actually like somehow they were able to find like you were able to find some information about the ancient black dragon that attacked the city, which is Archon. But like you learn basically you kind of learn more about the ancient black dragon. Where did it go? Hold on. Y'all testing my history and lore on this place. Jesus. Okay, so so you learn that so most people around or in this world know that black dragons they are huge, or ancient black dragons are like huge. They live to be hundreds of years old, and they are very hard to kill and very they're very sturdy. They're amphibious, so they know how they can breathe underwater, which is convenient for him because he oh my gosh, I didn't move you guys over to my library here.
Nice.
Yeah, I know, right? So it's very convenient for him because he actually where his base or lair currently is by like the lake of Obsidia. So he is able to breathe water as well as air. And and black dragons breathe acid, and it can do very hard damage. And you learn that some dragons are able to also use certain spells. So they have like basically arcane abilities as well. And you don't find any the book doesn't really talk about any weaknesses. They weren't really able to like fend off his attack, even though like they did their best. Some yeah, like there's no it doesn't really talk about any weaknesses on its body or any like weaknesses that it may have. Let's see. You do also you look through like kind of like you get that information, and then you read you also find some information about him, but not in. You don't get the sense that it like he's a dragon in this particular. You find another book and you kind of read through some of the history, and Archon is mentioned, but not as a dragon. He's mentioned as kind of a very powerful arcane user who was who came to the city of Galdona to kind of like he was actually kind of like considered one of the founders, and he kind of helped to build the city and became very influential, but it doesn't really explain what happened as to why he attacked, but like it's the same name that is mentioned. He it kind of gives the description of a dark elf that who a dark elf that has black hair, wears very dark but very but embellished robes, and with maybe a little bit of with some armor, and just kind of holds himself as like as a very prominent figure. Let's see.
Dark elf, are you mean like drow or like moon
Yeah,
elf?
drow.
Drow, okay.
Drow, yeah. Like under dark elf,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
drow. Yeah.
Just wanted to make sure.
Yeah. Idella, you look for kind of more on specifically like kind of like more deep ancient curses, and you learn a little bit about different kinds of like blood curses. There's life links where depending on what the caster prefers, they can basically they have to infuse blood with someone, and it connects any healing or takes or any if the person takes any damage, it heals the caster, or there's like a complete life link where like if that person gets attacked and and gets damaged, the one who put the curse on gets damaged as well. You learn that there's some curses where they're able to control a person as well, without having to use any spells. Like it's just kind of like a again, it's a very similar thing. All of the blood curses involve like having the curse caster's blood infused with another person, to be able to have this kind of link between the caster and the victim. So you learn about those kinds, the lifelink one. You learn about the control. You learn about also kind of like a scry as well. So like the person who the curse caster can basically like see through the eyes of their victim to see what's going on. There's, like I said, there's a few different kinds. There's a few different kinds there. It doesn't necessarily say how. It doesn't say any particular like ritual or like usually there is like, I take that back. There is a ritual that they have to do to fuse it, and it involves like magic and arcane energy as well. The curses can be the blood curses can be broken if the caster themselves die. It's similar to kind of like I believe like vampires and werewolves. If the host, like if the main if the first one dies, then the rest of them kind of like the curse breaks and they're free from it. So that's one way to break the curse. You can't really find it doesn't really say anything about reversing blood curses because it's very hard to pinpoint. Like basically it would mean having to try to separate the caster's blood from the victim's blood, and it's very like it's practically impossible to do that. You don't really find any other you don't really see any other you don't read any other way besides the death of the curse caster.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys spend some time, maybe like, well, I would say like maybe like it takes you about an hour, 2 hours to like read thoroughly through some of the books and kind of get an idea of things. Let's say an hour for brevity there. So those are the things that you guys learn.
What have Krim and I been up to?
Matthias and Krim, you are you go try to find the quad area, and you manage to find Talia with Brutus, and she's kind of like just walking a little slowly, but just kind of like walking around and not really. She's just walking. You guys approach her, and she's like, "Oh, did you guys go to the library already?"
Yes.
Yeah, well, the priest or whatever the heck you call him decided decided that Idella and the gang could have access, so Grim and I came back to check on you while they try to do research.
Oh, well,
He
that's
also-
sweet.
So you know,
Are you?
he also let us know, or let them know that some of the markings you endured are not favorable in the church, and they kind of don't want you here when we're done. It's part of the reason we came to make sure you're okay, because we know they don't seem to think you're welcome here.
She smiles sadly and looks down a little bit. She says, I understand. Yeah. I understand why they would be uncomfortable. And she kind of like turns around. She's kind of wearing like she's wearing kind of like white clothes, so she kind of has like white pants on and just kind of like a white tunic. She turns around and and she's also kind of like wearing like a kind of like a blanket around her to kind of like hide her the rest of her scars. But she kind of unveils her like takes the blanket off for a moment and kind of lifts her shirt up in the back and shows you guys the symbol that they are talking about. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna DM you guys the symbol. Tekken, I'm gonna come back to you because I realized there is one more thing that I wanted to mention in the necromancy part.
Okay.
Okay. So, you guys should all know what what her symbol looks like. It's kind of on the center of her back. And she shows it to you guys. Krim,
Mhm.
you immediately recognize the symbol. You immediately recognize the symbol because you also have a similar symbol on your body. But it's not like a... It's not a tattoo, but it is that symbol, but kind of more of like a reddish...
I also have birthmark.
A red... It's essentially, yes, it is a birthmark. You have a similar one on your body.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, is it like a branding kind of, or like a birthmark?
Yours is a birthmark. Hers is kind of hers is also technically a birthmark. It's just it looks darker, so it can be mistaken as a tattoo, but it's technically a birthmark as well. And she shows it.
Trying to decide where I want to put this mark.
You are
It's on your
welcome.
Lamau.
I'm kind
You're
of tempted.
welcome.
Honestly, that's not gonna
You're
count.
welcome to decide where you want it, but you immediately recognize the symbol because you know your body, and you've seen that you have this symbol on your body as well. And she puts her shirt down, and she basically she says,
Excuse me.
it's the symbol of my my father, who which I don't I don't really like again, I don't really like to talk about my father, but yeah, that it's his mark.
Now this is gonna sound strange, but I actually have something maybe a little similar. It's just Matthias, can you look at something for me?
Yeah.
Talia wraps her blanket around herself again and is just like, "You have a symbol like that too?"
Yeah, but it's not one I've seen myself really, and more have just been told about. So I imagine it looks pretty similar.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna roll up my pants till it's just at the top of my calf, and it's just gonna be on the back of his calf.
Okay.
I was really thinking you were just gonna flash Matthias in the middle of the closet.
I was tempted.
All right. Matthias, you look at it's smaller than Talia's, but it is clearly the same symbol. Not as dark as Talia's. It's more of like a it definitely looks more like a birthmark. Like I said, Talia's can be mistaken as a tattoo, but it is a birthmark.
Cousins. I'm not there, so
Y'all are demons.
I was gonna say I'm waiting for confirmation from a certain somebody.
Talia looks at it, and her eyes get a little wide, and she says, "Yeah, that's the same symbol. That's my father's symbol."
Sure, you two aren't related somehow.
I mean, I don't.
they do look
All
alike.
demons come from the same place.
I'm sorry. Who's
We're not
here
all together, guys.
again?
Yeah. Okay. So I think this is happening while you guys are still in the library researching. Let's
Right.
just clarify that. I'm sorry. So it's just Matthias and Krim. That's with Talia. Talia just just is kind of dumbfounded. And she's like, I only thought that I had just my brother.
Who's your brother?
Dead.
His name is Torik. And he's a twin. He's my age. I thought Krim's older. How old are you, Krim?
That's a great question.
It is in your notes.
Open notes. It's not.
Oh, it isn't?
No, I think I made him 26. Oh, it's on my phone. Hold on.
No. It's gonna be in your about. You are 26. Yes.
Look at that.
Okay.
Oh, I'm 26.
Yes. Yeah, he's older. I'm 23. I mean, I guess it's.
Maybe your cousins.
I mean, if it's
Brother
her
from another
father, if it's her
I-
father's mark, I highly doubt it.
I don't think we would. Yeah.
I mean, familial
Um,
marks. To the best of my knowledge, I was born with this. I don't remember much from
Blood test.
actual parents.
That's right. You were adopted, weren't you?
Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm not of more help here.
Y-
Oh,
Well, what were your what were
missed.
your parents? I mean, that's definitely my father's symbol there.
When you say my parents, do you mean parents, or do you mean?
Yeah, like your birth parents. What, like, I mean,
Well, my birth parents I only really knew my mom. My dad wasn't ever really in the picture, and my mom,
oh god,
like
it's
I said,
possible then.
Long
Oh
lost
my
brother.
gosh, oh my gosh. I mean, it sounds plausible. Oh, this is weird.
maybe that's why
Huh.
we're so good at cooking together.
Shut up.
I mean, like, I didn't think that. I never knew of any other siblings, or any, like, other,
I mean, to what I could recall, I thought it was just me and my adoptive family. I've only ever called them family.
do you know if they would know anything about, like, your birth parents, or, like, where you, or, like, your origin?
Possibly. I could. They. Maybe. I don't imagine so. To be honest with you, they aren't really like. They aren't really like the most knowledgeable people in the aspect of like what's going on before I came to them.
Well, you don't have to insult your parents' intelligence, but
Okay. They're dragonborn. They're not. They care about strength. They care about fighting. They don't care about, this man came from this zone.
Well,
It wouldn't hurt to ask. I think they're on our way, and it could possibly help us find out what what the fuck is going on.
well, definitely noted.
I'd actually have an older brother.
No dating.
Huh? What?
Huh?
Quack.
So, so as,
Oh, you should know, Talia, that it's going to be a sunny day.
It's always a bright day with my sister.
That's good to know. let's see. Let's head back to my rooms. I'd like to change into like my regular clothes before. It sounds like I'm not gonna really be welcome here after they're done. So, I might
Apparently
as well
not crime
go.
either.
Well, I mean, they don't. Well, now we know about that. Actually,
Hope no one was watching.
Krim and Matthias, make a perception check.
Perception. I hope there's
Perception
rules.
check.
Unfortunately, there's not.
Perception buddies.
Oh, you did. You got it. Both
Oh,
you got
oh, it-
22.
Didn't roll on my screen.
Yeah, I didn't roll. Like mine didn't roll either.
Yeah, for some reason it does that. Okay.
It's okay. Can't find that.
You guys look around and you see like you see a couple of like clerics on the other side of the on the other side of the courtyard, kind of whispering to themselves and just kind of like looking your guys' way a little bit, but they're just kind of like keeping to themselves and just kind of whispering.
I do
Yeah.
have a question.
Yes.
So I have detect magic. If I do that, it doesn't say like. Sorry, it's in spell something stupid. Detect magic. Didn't mean to use that. Oh, that's what he does. Okay. Yeah. So, if I use detect magic in like an area of effect, is that allowed?
I mean, yeah, you can use detect magic.
But will it pick up the magic in like beings? Because you have magic, I have magic, he has magic, so.
No, it's more of like kind of like
Magic presence.
more
actual magic?
more of like objects, magical objects.
Oh, okay.
Or like I believe so. Well,
I just wanted to be sure before I used it, and then I'm just like, you know.
oh no, it does say you can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic. And you learn at School of Magic. So, so yeah, it includes creatures.
Okay, no problem. I'll keep that in mind. Never mind, I'm not gonna use it right now though.
Okay.
Actually, also
Those guys were peeping. They saw your ass, bro.
I didn't show my ass.
They probably want to see it now.
Hey, let's calm down. Not in front of my sister. Yes, this is gonna become a running thing for me.
It's that's gonna take some getting used to.
Last thing.
Mm-hmm.
Me using that, is it a physical like movement and such because it's a spell, or can I just like mentally use it?
I think it's kind of like a I would say like it's an actual like spell that you cast. Like I'm not gonna make up an incantation, but like it's a spell that you have to say, I would say.
Okay, no problem. But okay.
Okay. So, Talia says, "Yeah, let's go back to the rooms and start like packing up then. If they don't feel comfortable, I don't want that to make them any less comfortable. So, let's head back."
I'd like, since I'm feeling a little suspicious because I saw those motherfuckers, gossiping,
Mhm.
looking at us. So I want to use the stone, with the amulet,
Okay.
check in with Sandwich or with Gallant.
Okay.
Be like, "Did you guys find what you need?"
Are they within 30 feet?
The amulets are actually I didn't say I didn't put like a specific range. So I'm going to let it be like kind of like a ascending stone. So wherever they are, they're able to communicate that way.
I meant
Nope.
the people who are gossiping.
Oh. I mean, are they in range of what?
Are they
They can
within 30 feet or?
say so, yeah. 30 feet. Yeah. What are you going to do with thaumaturgy?
I can create a minor illusion, can I? Is that a thing?
What did you want to create?
I can't create a minor illusion. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna use like the tremors on the floor just to scare the shit out of them, just for fucking being little.
Okay.
I can't say it, but for being little, like CUN.
Okay. So you
What countryman?
you cast thaumaturgy, and all of a sudden, like you can feel it from where you guys are too, but like there's like some like the ground kind of is a lot more shaky where the two clerics are, and they immediately like look at you like terrified and just run off.
Serves them right.
Matthias reached out to Gallant. Gallant, your response?
Well, we didn't find anything directly important.
Damn it.
Just a bunch of word slop, really. This guy was kind of an egotist. Asshole. Anyway, how
He's
are you
reading
guys?
his diary.
Question. Talia, should you get dressed and we go meet up with the rest of them? How are you feeling?
I mean, I think I should go get dressed, and hopefully they're done by the time we're done, like kind of like packing up, and I get dressed in my normal clothes. I don't want to.
didn't
I don't.
find anything
I-
super relevant, so I wish I could have taken a look too at it now.
Well,
Maybe
I
we
don't
should
want to
all be
make.
together.
I don't really want to make the church more nervous than they already are. So
They probably don't want to see you there, I guess, huh?
I think I'll
Now,
we'll go.
this might be the anger speaking. So hear me out. The people of this town quite literally let I can't remember the big bad name, I'm so sorry.
Archon.
They quite literally let Archon waddle into their little town and knife you up. I feel like they can live being a little fucking uncomfortable.
Okay, hang on. Let me respond to Gallant. We have some. I'm telling Gallant. We have a possible revelation, and Prim and Talia might even be related somehow. But it's possible that they also don't like Prim now, or at least they're gossiping about it. So we got to be careful as a group, I think.
I'm sorry, did you say related?
Yeah, they
Prim
By
has
the way,
same-
as Gallant is speaking, the rest of you guys can hear what he's saying. It's like a phone call.
Oh, yeah,
So,
speakerphone.
Okay.
I'm on speaker.
well, you can't hear. They can't hear what Matthias is saying, but they can hear what you're saying because you're talking.
Oh, so everyone that's in Gallant's group.
Oh,
And hear
like
Gallant.
like
Yes,
like
everyone in Gallant's
private
group can
phone
hear
call,
what
like in a
Gallant is
train.
saying because he is actually physically talking.
So they're all like
Mm.
related.
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't know. They got the same
I just imagine all those
Stars.
hobbit around.
or birthmarks, and they're both.
Krim is literally just gonna be trying to line up his like birthmark to like Thalia's.
Yeah.
That
so
that.
Hey, he's flexible.
they are both. Demons. I forgot.
Well, that doesn't surprise me too much. All demons come from the same place.
We're devils.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, balls.
Anyway, what was the other thing you said?
She said devils, not demons. My bad.
Yeah.
The
So you effectively play the older brother trope now, Krim?
You're not there.
We're not together.
yeah, they can
I
only
thought you shut
hear.
up.
You can only hear what Gallant is saying.
Oh, Gallant has the little
We can
crystal
only
phone
hear
call.
what Gallant-
Oh, okay.
So
Sorry, I got lost for a second.
we should
It's all good.
we should meet up. Either you guys come back here or I don't know. I just think we should be together. Feeling like we're starting to become in a hostile territory here.
Oh, he's
Well,
gonna-
considering
he's
the
gonna-
Bible
he's gonna
thumpers don't
close.
like the rest of us, we'll go to you.
Wrong religion, but K.
Everyone else good with that?
Well, okay with what?
Prim. Oh right, you guys can't hear him. They're gonna come to us. Is that good?
Let's meet up at my at the rooms like we had planned.
Holy crap.
Yes.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm gonna put us on a BRB real quick.
Okay.
Gunshot.
Welcome back.
fine. Everything's fine. We're okay. Should just say that out of the way right
Muffin
now.
is not dying.
No, I'm fine.
We're all good. She's good. Yay. We're glad. We're glad that you're okay. Okay. Getting back into things. So the party is currently separated.
Oh. I was about to tell.
Yes.
Yeah, I was about to tell Gallant. Let's meet back at the room. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Gallant. Let's meet back at the room.
Yeah. I
We're
guess.
headed there now.
All right. So,
All We're meeting up with them.
Matthias,
Okay.
Krim, and Talia head back to the room. You guys kind of start to put the books away and head back out. There is a button on the side of the wall that kind of has like a little bit of a glow and a just like a glowing symbol. And you touch it, and the door swings inwards towards you guys, allowing you to go back into the main library area. You guys let the receptionist know that you guys are done, and head back to meet the others in at Talia's room. The rest of you get there. Krim and Matthias are waiting outside because Talia is changing into her regular clothes. Yeah.
We should probably pack our things.
I mean, I'm pretty packed. I didn't really take anything out.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how much do we all really have to pack?
Who would know
I mean,
if we took one of the books?
I feel like they'd know.
I like his thinking for once.
Let's not take anything. They already don't like us here.
So wait.
I think they would notice.
Gallant, did you try to get a book?
I think they'll notice. It's a restricted area. They probably have like some type of spell binding or some type of tracking on the books. And plus, they probably take a look at it and have inventory of it, so they will notice.
They do know it was us last in there.
Yeah.
I did go pretty fast, but if you wanted to try to do a sleight of hand check, you could try.
I don't.
No, because that's putting Idela's name on the line.
Thank you, Craig.
I won't then.
Very out of character for you.
Only
Okay.
because what I read didn't really interest me anyway.
Wow. I'm becoming a big brother all of a sudden. Now I'm responsible.
What? So what did each of you learn?
All I
Dragon's
learned was-
egotistical fuck.
Nothing pertaining to the curse affecting our friend.
Well, I can't speak for my comrades.
I don't know. All I found were books on werewolves.
Of course you did. I hope this haunts you.
Well, you guys were hogging all the good sections.
It's not my fault you didn't use your eyes.
It wasn't that good.
I don't want to go back in there.
To the restricted area?
Yeah.
We left. I told them we were
They
going to...
surely won't let us back
They
in.
won't let us back in. I said that we're going to do our research, and after we're done doing our research, we were leaving.
Well, we don't have to go
Yeah,
back as
I
a
don't think-
group.
I don't think we'll find any more information there anyway.
And I don't want to discuss the restricted area stuff in here because I don't know what ears are listening at the moment.
Okay.
If you
I
do
feel
all
like
that,
that's a pretty valid.
So we're leaving then?
Let's head back to the
After-
tavern.
Yeah, after a moment, Talia comes out kind of with her sack that she with her pack that she carries. And sees you all just kind of like talking amongst yourself. And she's like, "Oh, you guys are back."
Empty-handed.
I'm sorry. Excuse
Salud.
me. Thank you.
Let's see.
Indeed.
Bless you, Adela.
Thank you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Um,
I didn't know that
Did
was
you
a
guys-
And
question.
the only other two paladins didn't say bless you.
Yeah, everybody else said bless you except for the 2 paladins. Thanks, guys.
Clearly, you didn't hear me.
Oh, my bad.
Something about
Well, I-
that's a thing on this planet too, or something.
Yeah, we're back. We're back.
So, should we? Let's. It. From what Matthias and Krim told me, I doesn't sound like I'm welcome here anymore. So, should we head back to? Should we head back to the tavern that we were staying at then? For now.
That's fine with me.
Sure.
Yeah.
What's
course.
our next destination when we leave this town?
I'm sorry.
Ooh, I get to see Ethan.
Well, we have to attack the vampire lady underground before we leave.
Huh?
What?
Let's all go to the tavern and we can discuss what needs to be done next.
Told you
Does
to
that
leave those
sound okay?
mushrooms alone. Yeah, that sounds
I don't
fine.
know. I feel like
Okay.
Wait, what? I
Maybe
didn't
our-
say anything crazy.
maybe our conversation needs to be more private.
Right. Well, I'm saying we go back to the tavern, get rooms, and then just kind of like talk in private there, because obviously I'm not
Could be a,
like
okay.
I'm not
I'll have
really
to-
welcome here.
We'll have to just be cautious of who might be listening.
Well, either way, we're gonna have to be cautious of who's listening, even if we were here. Right?
If they are listening, what threat do they pose to us?
I agree with
You
that
know what?
sentiment.
True.
Well, let's
Yeah,
head
let's go
out.
to the tavern.
I
need
don't
to
want to make.
drink anyway.
All right. So you guys pack up, head back to the tavern. By this time it is starting to get like late afternoon, so like maybe 4 to 5, like early evening. You guys get back to the tavern, manage to get some rooms, and just kind of like hunker down for the moment. Talia says, "Let's set down our stuff, and then you guys can meet in mine and Idela's room, and we can talk about next steps or what we're gonna do next."
Sounds good.
First of all, before we do that, are you two really related?
I
What?
mean,
Maybe?
we're
Maybe.
not entirely sure, but
You know, now that you mention it, they do kind of have a resemblance.
I feel like Gallant's rubbing off on you.
Uh,
Well, I mean,
I- on it-
I can see it. You guys both have the same flame.
Okay, so rubbing off on everybody.
Okay, listen here. I've been on your side this entire time. Do not give me slack. Or do not give me lip.
Don't give me sack.
No, don't give me lip. Don't give me lip. I've been on your side this entire time. You guys have similar like hair and like with the fire.
Oh, so we all look the same.
I've seen tieflings, and it's very rare, if at all, I've seen similar hairstyle as your guys's. So,
and I mean, so she Talia looks around and is just like, guys, just come inside the room here for a moment, like, and kind of like, you guys all enter into like, it's kind of like, it's still kind of a small room, has like, has two beds, one for her and Idella, and she kind of, again, she kind of does the same thing that she did to Matthias and Krim, and kind of takes the back of her tunic and kind of lifts it up and shows the symbol, the birthmark symbol, and she's like, Krim showed me it's the same exact symbol, and it's my father's symbol. So, I don't know anything really about this, but we can only assume that we are related. Like, I would think that we're siblings if it's my father's symbol.
Your father must have been a philanderer.
Hold on, Krim, let me see
I
yours.
mean,
I'm sorry?
Let me see the mark on you.
Stop. I mean dinner first.
I'm going to assume that it's in a place
Gross.
that you can show because you're in the quad when you found this out.
It's me. Are you really thinking that?
I figured you had some type of decorum that you wouldn't flash the clergy in the
I don't know.
quad.
You remember the bartender?
No, yeah, it's just on my cap. I'm fucking around. And I'm just gonna turn around, like bend over 90 degrees and just pull up my pants.
Just freaking like kick
That's
him.
great.
And you guys look and see the same thing. It's the same symbol, just a little bit lighter in color. Yeah.
I wonder, and this is just a theory I'm going to say out loud. I'm wondering, because Krim's adopted, correct?
I am?
Are
Krim?
I'm going.
Was that a question?
Krim? You said you were raised by Dragonborn when we first met, correct? Okay, so
That explains the anger issues.
Talia has not been really in direct contact with her dad, but in more in contact with her dad compared to others. And if you guys are somehow related, maybe the reason why her mark is so much darker is because she's been more intertwined with everything while you've been separated. That's that could be that's a theory I'm having, but I don't know if it's correct.
It would make sense. It's plausible. I don't know. I didn't even know that he, I didn't really know of any others, like other families that he's had. Just me, my mom, and my brother Torek.
Well, I mean, that archdemon's been around for a long time, hasn't he?
Yeah, you're being around too.
He's an archdemon, or an arch devil,
Devil. My bad.
archfiend, something like that.
Sorry.
Whatever.
I mean, but
So-
if he's been around for a while, that means he could have other descendants that you don't know about.
Sorry,
I
dad
mean,
is
I
a
guess.
whore.
I mean, it's possible. But from what, like he, I don't know. I really don't know. He never really said anything about it, but I guess he wouldn't really talk about that. So, bless you.
Thank
Do
you.
you-
Sorry.
How, Krim, do you know how old you were when you were taken in by your parents or adopted?
Grim?
About 4. Sorry, I was gonna notes, motherfuckers.
Sorry.
Yeah, roughly about 4.
You don't have any memories from that time?
Or any history?
for the most part, just kind of diving out the window to avoid being murdered.
Oh,
Do you have
By who?
anything? Well, sorry.
No one has learned or told you of any of your past before you were adopted?
No, not really. Again, I'm not most help here. I just don't do. I don't do dwelling in the past.
You don't have to dwell about it to know about it.
I mean, you don't have to be, snippy with me either. But here we are.
All right. Well, I assume you just don't know.
Like I just said, yeah.
Sounds like we all need a drink.
Indeed.
Ah, that's the snippy reasons. Okay.
Okay, so aside from the fact that Talia and Krim are now somehow related, what else did we learn? Because all I found out was stuff about werewolves. So I mean, yeah.
I think that's about it.
Somebody else.
Well, I found out more details about blood curses, and unfortunately, to free Talia from hers, we will have to kill Archon. There's no other way to do it.
At least that was in the plan already.
Yeah.
What if?
I mean, that's
hold
easy
on,
enough.
Hear me out.
Really?
What if we killed Talia and bring her back?
Huh?
I don't think that would work because the
Is
cast.
it a reverse? Is it like doubly imposed?
Well, the
Is she
caster.
also imposed on him?
Well, the caster's blood is united with the subject's blood, and it is really impossible to separate his blood from hers. So, even if somehow Talia dies, his blood is still intertwined with her blood. Unless we bleed her dry, which we're not doing.
Yeah, I would like to avoid that, please.
I don't think it's possible. We have to kill Archon in order for her to be safe.
And you can't kill a demon.
Well, the demon
Devil.
is her dad, and
Devil.
is her dad, and Archon's a
I mean, give it up.
dragon.
They're not going to listen.
So there's also a spell, the scry spell, that the caster can see through the subject's eyes. So that's something that we need to be aware of, because maybe that's
Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
Talia and Krim, you both have to wear a blindfold from now on.
Well, no. Talia is the only one that has Archon's symbol. They both have the Archdevil symbol, but Talia is the only one with the dragon on her back. I don't believe Krim has a dragon somewhere posted on him. Heck, we only just found out that he has matching symbols with Talia.
Any other tattoos we should know about, Krim?
None that I'd be available to show you, and none that weren't given to me on the basis of a bet.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. What was this bet?
I feel like we could talk about this over beer later.
I feel like over a tavern would be better. This
can
is
be
kind of pressing
discussed
information.
at the tavern.
2 pitchers, please.
We're in a room still.
Okay, so what else, if anything, was
Blood magic we can't do anything about yet.
okay?
Krim and Talia are related.
Well, what did
And
Here's-
Jekken and Gallant find in their reading?
I ended up finding some stuff about fellow necromancers and the catacombs of this place, using it to practice their skills and stuff there.
Great.
Yeah, it's I'm not too sure what's down there, and I'm kind of nervous about going down there by myself to check it out. Because who knows what monstrosities they could have brought back down there.
Well, we're gonna have to head down there anyways because of the market, not the market. What?
Looks like we might
We have to
deal
go
with that.
through. What was that? Albert?
I was just saying, it looks like we might end up having to deal with that necromancer dude that was with Archon if he's down in the catacombs.
The only
But I
one.
thought it was that vampire
don't
chick that
want-
was down there.
Don't really want to have a necromancer ally of Archon. Because even if we kill Archon, we don't want him brought back.
Yeah, which is probably why we should definitely take him out first.
Do we even know the weaknesses of Archon?
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. That's okay.
All right, I did find a book.
I mean, hey,
that
we've been winging it this far.
said, weaknesses for dummies.
Weakness.
Well, Sandwich found some information on black dragons, right? Or stuff like that.
If anything, it'd be in the library or in that restricted area, but I don't know. I didn't see anything. I was reading the curses.
We need to go
Mostly just
back through the
basic
restricted
info that we already
area.
know.
Jack, do we need to go back through the restricted area to get in these secret
No.
ways?
A book like that, I think that they would purposely keep that not in the library.
Well, wait, Gowan, didn't you read a book about Archon?
I did, in fact. Well, not particularly him. Actually, part of it was about him,
Okay.
but most of it was just about black dragons in general.
Okay. Is there,
About bad dragons?
is there anything that we like weaknesses?
Oh, maybe let's start. I don't really remember.
So,
They have no weaknesses.
so yeah, they're pretty beefy. It didn't say any like, even with the attack and and the city trying to defend from him, they weren't really able to do damage on him, so they weren't able to there's no known weaknesses on him like physically, so for example in Lord of the Rings or in The Hobbit with Smaug, they dislodged one of his scales. It's not like there's nothing like that. He is immune to acid, and he also learned that they're amphibious. Basically, kind of like the main things about their lair makes. I don't think I said this, but like their lair pretty much is kind of like turns like the environment around them into kind of like almost like a decay, swampy kind of toxic area. So like water would be contaminated and things like that. And he's able to breathe acid. And then he also, Gallant also learned that he was, learned about his his humanoid form, his drow form, and that he was actually around to actually help build the city, and was known to be like a very powerful like mage, basically. Mage, sorcerer, whatever you want to call it.
Right, back into character. So that book pretty much contained everything we already knew, except for the fact that black dragons happen to be amphibious. I thought that was interesting.
Well, I didn't know that either.
But aside from that,
Well, I guess
the
we can't.
guy
drown
we
him.
did end up meeting is a pretty big figure. And is it a country?
I mean, you're in a country. This is the capital. This is the capital city of the country you're in.
Okay. Yeah, he's a pretty big figure in this entire place.
Wait. Amphibious means they swim, right?
Yes,
Yes.
they can breathe underwater and on
So
land.
why the fuck is he in a mountain?
There might be
Well,
water.
it
He's
might
by a
look
lake,
like a
by the way.
mountain.
He
Oh,
is
okay,
by a
never mind.
lake,
I'll shut
by
the
the
fuck
way.
River Sea
No, that was
floating mountains.
that was Azkrim, by the way.
Oh.
We'll know
And-
when we're approaching him when we start to see sort of toxic and corrosive materials everywhere.
Sounds about right.
I can fix him.
No, you can't.
That's not what we're here for. We're here to break him.
Okay, so
Damn right.
it sounds like we got some basic information. Now I guess the question is, do we want to just continue on and continue to go on the path towards Archon, or because I know
Into the caverns.
I know that you guys had mentioned Alistair say something about like the underground system or something like that.
Yeah, he,
I think the catacombs might hide something that we could use.
I think we should take out as many of his henchmen as possible before taking him on, especially that necromancer dude for obvious reasons. But
Yeah.
also that vampire chick.
what,
her.
you want to take
Yes,
vengeance
guy.
against your lover?
Well, I don't know if we found.
Not my
is
lover.
there only one? She's your lover. Yeah. Is there definitely more than one
tried to
entrance
kill
to the
me.
catacomb? Does anyone know, guys?
There was two, right?
I just got here.
I think there was two. There's like one near the church and then one somewhere else.
I'm sure it would be hard to find it.
Well,
Okay,
did you have
so-
the maps towards the catacombs and the underground?
There was one, right? Somebody has it. I think.
So Alistair had showed you guys kind of a map of the city, which I worked on some things, guys. My very crude drawing of the map. Don't judge me.
Hey, at least you did it. It's all that matters.
Do not freaking judge me.
It doesn't look bad.
Thanks. Okay, so let me just explain the map of the city. So, obviously the big border around it. Those are like the outer walls of the city. There's a few entry and exit points there with the bolded lines. Hold on. So like that, for example, is an exit and like entry and exit. The stars are kind of like more town, like they're kind of like town centers. So that's where like there's like more like general stores and like big, I guess more kind of shopping districts. There are three churches of Lathander, one here, and one here. And then the little medical kind of hospital, for lack of a better term, like I said, is right there. In between those two is going to be kind of like the main graveyard of the city. There are going to be other graveyards next to the other churches of Lathander, with other catacombs. Theoretically, there's like. Theoretically speaking, since you know that there's some sort of like underground, you can assume that they're all kind of connected. The blue part that goes through the city obviously is the river. There's the two armories, here and here, here and here. The place with the little crown is gonna be like the main castle, and where Alistair's home is probably like right in this area here. So kind of like the circle surrounding surrounding the circle with the crown in it, is kind of like the nobles area. The kind of darker brown that's kind of around the roads and the rivers are going to be a lot of like trade, restaurants, like, you know, more things like that. And then the rest of the brown area is gonna be like the lighter brown area is gonna be more for like kind of like residents. I guess the dark brown areas are kind of like the more heavily populated areas. And then these parts here, this here, you know, I couldn't remember off the top of my head what they were, but I am going to say now that they're just going to be like entertainment arenas.
Like a coliseum.
Yes. Essentially, yes. So yeah, so Alistair pointed out on the map the entrances for the catacombs were here, this red area here. And then also through the other graveyards, next to the other churches, as well as just little random places in the sewers. So like maybe like right here. We'll say here, and like one closer to this town here. I meant to show you this last game, but here is a recap for that, so that you guys can kind of remember.
Okay.
And the tavern is probably like kind of closer to kind of like these crossroads right here. So you're probably like maybe like, oh, actually I take that back. Hold on.
Question: are we in the same? We're in the tavern, right?
Yeah, you guys are in the tavern now.
Are we in the same tavern as before?
Yes.
Are you ready? No, I'm going to the bar.
Well, hold on. So that tavern is probably like kind of right at the crossroads right here. Because you guys, the path that you kind of came up from Gale, was probably up through this area, crossing over here and like getting to the tavern right here.
Okay.
So there is your explanation of that. So, going back to the decision making. What would you guys like to do?
Okay, well, it's likely that the entrance to the catacombs through the church side is safer.
Yeah. I mean, we just...
That's what I think, at least.
We just can't... Well, Talia can't enter the church, but we can be on the grounds.
I mean, that's probably
Well, I
for the
mean-
best, since she's still recovering,
I
yeah.
say we just storm the gates.
Well, I think we
Let's
should
just
wait
to the
till...
epicenter.
Well, I say
mean,
we
I-
wait till Talia heals, and then if we decide to go down to the catacombs, then we should probably decide then.
I mean, I think I could go. I should be able. Like, I think they just didn't want me on the actual church grounds, but I think the graveyard is, neutral
Yeah.
ground for everybody. So, I should be fine there.
Well,
Why
don't we sleep on it, get you some more rest, and I think everybody a well-deserved drink.
Okay.
I'll come with you.
All right. Huh?
Drinks sound great.
All right. Okay. Well, I guess we'll sleep on it and we'll decide in the morning.
It's been a lot of information, and they're all thrown at us at once, so to speak. And so I think after
Yes.
like a good night's sleep, because some of us haven't slept, and some good food, and a glass or 5 of spirits, we should be fine.
Sounds like a plan then. All right, let's head down then. We'll take this last part of the session to do whatever the heck you guys want to do in the tavern.
So Krim, what was that bet about?
Damn, you were on that, aren't you?
Grim.
You muted again?
Sorry. This is something my fucking never mind. Listen. The bet will remain between us as long as you promise me you don't use it against me.
So
I don't what?
this
I
should be
promise
good.
you. Promise you I don't what?
Use it against me.
Oh, I would never. Who do you think I
Who's
am?
that big guy?
And this is the point where you would say insight check. Do you want to do an insight check?
That's you,
Grim?
buddy. That's you, buddy.
No,
Me?
you're trying to
No,
see.
you are trying to see if
Oh.
Albert is lying.
It's impossible for me to tell a lie.
Great.
All right, Krim rolled.
Oh yeah,
a
he's awful good.
9 for insight check.
He's awful good. Would he lie?
Well, that's what you think.
Unless I've been lying from the whole very beginning.
That's what you think.
Krim's not questioning everything he
Ba-
knows
ba-
about Albert.
Based on your insight check, you're like, he's a paladin. He wouldn't lie to me.
Not to add that back.
What do you want to do? Oh, the quiet.
What were
Yeah.
Sorry.
we gonna do?
Sorry. Repeat that.
What do you guys want to do?
Well,
I'm
What do
gonna
you
grab
mean?
a seat, for all of us to sit and just start fiddling around with my
Okay.
bass
All
guitar.
right, Jeckin's gonna go get a table and just kind of like lean back and play some melodies and riffs on his guitar. He already has kind of like a tankard at the actually you have a stein because this is the same tavern, Stein's Gate.
Stein.
they're very popular for steins. So you have like a big old stein full of ale. I'm sorry, Krim. You were telling Albert about your
Your
bet.
bet.
So
that
do you
forced
know
you
the
to get a
okay?
tattoo.
Do I start or
Yeah. Go.
Yeah.
okay? So do you know the game where you stab between your fingers with a knife?
Oh God.
Oh, yeah.
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 I'm gonna lift my hand up and show like a slice directly down the middle of my palm. I bet I could do it blindfolded, and that was the first stab.
The first? Like you didn't even get one in
I mean,
before
if
stabbing
you want to
yourself?
try blindfolded, feel free.
I'm pretty dexterous. I don't know. I wouldn't say that's probably a good idea since we're about to go try to fight dragons and stuff. But yeah, it could have happened to anybody. But why you got a tattoo because you lost that bet? Really? That was it?
Well,
Now
it wasn't
it seems like there's more to
one-sided.
it.
If
Oh.
I won, I got a little something too.
What were you after at the time?
Nothing.
Huh.
I told you to bet. Isn't that what you wanted?
Well, it was more like I kind of wanted to know the story behind the tattoo.
What if I show you the tattoo and you leave it at that?
Where's the tattoo? Because you said you wouldn't show it, so now you're offering to show it because I asked you about the story. It seems a little sketchy, man.
I mean, if I don't have to tell you what I was after, I'm down.
I mean, I guess that's up to you.
Okay.
You don't have to tell me if you don't want to.
Krim is just gonna Krim is just gonna like lower the side of his pants to show his hip.
Okay.
It's literally just an I heart mom like heart,
Okay.
like the stereotypical like heart with like a ribbon on it that just says mom.
Okay.
That seems like a pretty standard tattoo. You know, I mean, I think that's kind of common.
Are we forgetting here that I'm an orphan?
Oh, you were adopted though.
Still have a mom.
The preface of it was that they're making fun of my mother dying, and he's gonna grab
okay.
he's gonna grab his
know-
like his like head and like shake him as he screams.
Just gonna-
That's why I wanted you to explain the story. Jeez, I'm sorry.
What are those two doing?
Good question.
I'm just gonna lift my head up and look at them and just shake my head and go back to playing.
Talia buys drinks for everyone, and after those are finished, she's like, "Who else needs something a little bit harder than ale?"
Yeah, I'll take a glass, and then I'm gonna go to
Question out of character.
Yeah.
Is Ethan working?
Make a perception check.
God damn it.
All right. At the table, you are a thought comes to mind, and like, you look over to the bar, and you see a couple of bartenders, working, and you start to think, oh man, he's not working tonight. And then he walks through the kitchen doors and just starts kind of like helping a couple other bartenders, and starts wiping some steins and some tankards and stuff like that.
I'm way ahead of you, Dahlia. I'll be back. And Grim's gonna leave.
Okay. Talia kind of points to everybody. Who, yeah, y'all want a little something a little harder?
Yep, I'll take a glass.
Okay,
Easily.
got one. Yep. Okay.
Don't mind if I do.
All right. Dragon.
Yes.
All right. She kind of like follows Krim kind of to the bar, but like it stays a little, like maybe a couple patrons away, and orders some nice hard liquor for the table, and what would you like to do, Krim?
I think he actually left to get alcohol. Oh wait, no, he is here.
While you think about what you want to do, Talia manages to get the some small, like, they're kind of like, they are like shot glasses, like filled pretty much to the brim, and she kind of like, hold on. Okay, she easily is able to like manages to like have 6 in her hand, and she kind of slowly makes her way over to the table, and like they're shot glasses. There's a liquid inside of them that's kind of like a dark, thicker kind of liquor color. And she kind of sets them down in the center of the table, and she's like, "Okay, this is some really good stuff, and it's supposed to get you like really fucked up from what I remember. So cheers."
Salud.
That you guys all cheers, and she actually downs hers in one gulp. She's just like, "Oh my god, that burns!"
Really taking stock for you, or is it just another gimmick? This investing app, unlike any other out there.
TJ, what the hell are you listening to?
What are you listening to?
I got an ad or something.
I start looking around like, what the fuck?
Oh my god, there you go.
That's a weird songbird.
It's an investment platform.
I see.
Do all those
Okay.
advertising people outside again?
So yeah, she Talia downs her drink and just is like, "Oh god, that burns." And do you guys all take it as, you're welcome to take it as a shot or sip it, like it's up to you guys what you want to
What's
do.
Talia's constitution?
What is it? Hold on.
How hammer is she gonna get with that one shot?
Wait, are we all rolling?
She has a 15. She has a 15.
Well, you haven't eaten, so
We'll say for sake of brevity, you guys ate before you guys drank.
Cool. I'm taking my shot and I'm walking my ass to the room.
All right.
Take 2 shots.
All right.
Shots.
Yeah, everybody, just for funsies, everybody make a Constitution.
Balls.
Constitution check.
Not a save, right?
Actually,
No.
yeah, actually, no, I take that back. Do a Constitution save.
Damn it! Oh, okay.
You're fine.
I'm good.
Really? Still pretty minted.
where is that at? I don't see
This
it.
cleeric has seen
It's
some
at the very
shit.
top.
It's at the very
Well, not
top,
very
and
top,
it's
it's
going to
below
be
the
it's
picture.
going to be under the
Oh,
main
it's right,
number.
right next
Damn.
to dexterity.
Every roll I've had today is 12 or a 13.
Oh my god. Jack is plastered.
Like Idella, you managed to like
I'm fine.
down it and just like it just makes you just a tad sleepy, but like otherwise like you are totally fine. You're just like it just mellows you out a little bit, and you're just like, oh, this is perfect for me to go to sleep. Again, you are fucking plastered. You just down one. Gallant, roll one more time, and because you would have, I'm giving you disadvantage because you took 2. Okay, so still a 13. Still a 13. Okay,
You
so
know, like when you play Guitar Hero and like you miss the notes and then start
Twink.
the notes to go. That's
Yeah.
what's going on.
What about Matthews? What happened?
hold on. I realized I didn't roll. Hold on.
Did Matt leave?
Wait,
1.
I had to bounce for the
Yeah, he
night.
retired.
yeah, Matt
To
retired.
his chambers.
He's actually in the room. Like he crawled into bed.
Matthias, I think, has some pretty good constitution, but let's just see.
Well, I think he said that
I had good constitution.
Matthews had a few
didn't
drinks
help
and
me at all.
retired, so I think he already
Yeah.
crawled into bed.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, so you know what? Mine isn't showing for some reason, so I'm just gonna roll here. Okay. 8 plus what did I have again? Hold on. 8 plus 2. Okay, so
damn, you're also
okay.
plastered.
Yeah, I am plastered. So Tekken is just like absolutely like he is just having a great time on the guitar, slurring his words, just kind of like and you know what? Even though you are drunk as fuck, you are like bringing out some jams for like the whole tavern. You're just playing the guitar and just like saying like singing very silly lyrics. Gallant.
Then I noticed she was a gargoyle.
Gallant and Gallant, Albert, and Talia are also pretty plastered. They're just like their words are slurred. Their movements are a little bit wobbly.
I'm looking at y'all like you guys need to go
It's
to
the
bed.
good. I told you guys this is a good stuff.
Do you list percentages here?
It's got to be like 200.
Do you even know what that means?
I don't know what percent it is, but it's good, isn't it?
I can't feel
It has like a it has
good.
like it was kind of like on a it actually was like surprisingly sweet, but like the burn, like it just spreads through like
Drinking
your
soju?
God, I love soju. Sorry.
it spreads from like your throat and that kind of like down to your chest, and it just makes you all nice and warm, and it's just like, but like it was thick, and like
That's what you said.
so yeah, Gallant, Albert, Tekken, and Talia are just kind of like wasted. At that point, Idella is like she takes hers, and she after a little bit of like visiting and staying down at the tavern, she retires to the bed.
I'm worried if I
to
should
her-
just
her room.
drag Talia with me if she's plastered.
She's just like she's like jamming out with Tekken too. Like she's just kind of like
Let's check in.
I said check-in.
You said Tekken.
You said Tekken.
You said that.
Are you sure?
You're
I'm pretty sure I said check-in. I'm pretty sure that
I get what you're doing right now. I get
yeah.
it.
Maybe I'll get another. This is fun. Okay, now that we've had a little bit of time, Krim, what would you like to do?
They're not my name. They're my man.
Krim?
What?
Team muted
Yeah.
again.
Graham?
Oh,
I was- I
okay.
was-
What would you? Oh, yeah. What would you like to do?
You finished your this day. I'm sorry.
What would you like to do?
Okay. I think I'm gonna go the route that worked last time and just be a little more normal. I think
Okay.
I'm just gonna go up to him and be like, "Hey, you need help?"
He looks
It
up.
didn't work last time, did it?
He
Go
looks
hard or
up,
go home.
and he sees you, and he's like, "Oh, welcome back. How are you doing?"
Pretty good. Went through a little bit of a stressful night, but you know, everything's
Sounds
okay.
like
Can't complain.
you need a drink.
I prefer some company. Not in that type of way, just someone to talk to.
Nice
You
save.
shouldn't have countered it.
Make a persuasion check.
Nice.
All right.
Oh,
he
damn.
he looks around, doesn't seem to see any other like patrons that need help, and he's like, "Yeah, I got you. Where are you having? First before you go into all of your things, what are you having?" Krim, you should get one of these. They're so good. Talia yells all the way from like where Jekin is like playing his music and stuff.
He's gonna look over. He's gonna look over and just go. So the opposite of that. I'd like to
Water.
remain as coherent
Gotcha.
and
Water, gotcha. And he fills up like a just some cup of water and gives it to you.
Are we acting this all out? I thought we were like leaving.
Yeah, we are. I'm like, and so he's like, he hands you the water and is like, all right, what's going? Talk to me. Let me hear your what's going on with you? And then you kind of just go into kind of like some certain things that like certain things that obviously that you are fine to talk about with him. The night goes on. You guys have a good time. By the end of the night, like all of you guys kind of like try to stumble back to your rooms. Like you Albert, Sandwich, and Talia. Well, actually, Albert and Sandwich. Or sorry. God
You're
damn
still
it!
drunk.
I am still drunk, and I'm not even drinking. Albert and Gallant.
Do you think I'm a sandwich?
You could be a sandwich.
You lost your own whole.
Oh, dang.
Anyways, Albert and Sandwich, make a strength check.
Not a save.
Nope, just a strength check.
Mm.
Okay. Very nice, guys. Okay. Even in your somewhat drunken state, Tekken at this point, like towards the end of the night, Tekken is like kind of passed out with his guitar around his body, and the two of you kind of put his arms around your guys' shoulders and just kind of like help him back up to your guys' rooms. Talia follows behind, just laughing her head off, and then goes to her room. And Krim,
Might just
Give
roll a raw
me-
charisma or
give me. No, I'm gonna say persuasion. I'm gonna say persuasion again.
persuasion. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Please God. Meh.
All right. You let's see. You go back up to your room. And as you do, or like you start to head back up to your room, and Ethan says, "I'll see you in a bit." And that's where we'll end today's session.
Oi.
Sustainable.
All right.
Sorry, I had to mute myself.
Alrighty. Oh my goodness.
All right.
Wee.
So next session will be next week. Is everybody available?
Let me double check because I'm
Mhm.
pretty sure that's right. Yep. I am
Always available.
there. Next weekend is Easter. I don't know if anybody celebrates Easter, so that's.
Well,
Let's double check that.
well, do you want to just move it to the 11th as a safe?
I would prefer to do it next weekend, but that's if no, but like that's all like. Well, okay. Is everybody here going to, like, would everybody be here? God, I'm drunk. Not even drinking.
As of right now, I should be in town.
Okay.
I should be here as well.
I'm
So
definitely
right
gonna be
now-
here.
I'll be
Okay.
here.
I
Okay.
will be here.
Then let's plan for next Saturday. Same time. Be here at 5:45 p.m. PST. I would like to start at 6. Right on the dot.
Sure.
Or
Okay,
else.
so starting like session at 6.
Yes.
Okay,
Like
understood.
like switching to live at
I
6.
can you
Got it.
translate?
Hmm.
Can you translate?
We gotta be here at 6:45 our time.
5:45. Well, yeah,
Our
6:45.
time. Okay, I'm translating for muffin sandwich time.
I didn't realize that's what you meant. Sorry.
Wouldn't that
So-
be 7 then?
6:45. We have to be here at 6:50. I'm starting the timer for 10 minutes. So at
Oh,
7
yeah.
o'clock, we will be live.
Okay, noted.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yee.
If you are,
I
I
promise to try my hardest.
I was on time today.
Because I get off, no joke, 30 minutes before the session starts,
okay.
and I work 20 minutes away.
Okay. If you work that day and you are like, if you work that day and like, in Crim's defense, for you, if you're a little bit late, that's okay because you are working and work comes first. It takes a little bit of time to get there. That makes sense. Just do the best you can.
Okay.
Everybody else who isn't working
That's
or
not
had
fair.
worked the day
I got
before,
Quinn gets a pass.
Because I'm busy
I'm just
making
playing.
money.
I'm just playing.
everybody else between 5:45 and 5:50 preferably, so that we can be ready to play at 6 p.m. my time. If I do see you guys later than 6 p.m. my time, I didn't do it this time, but there will.
Are you
I
sure you're
promise
not
you.
drunk right now?
No, I'm a
It's
little
just- it's
tired.
just
I
tired.
feel like I've been speaking a lot, which I probably have.
You have.
Um,
I wrote a lot of notes today.
yes. Lots of things to kind of to absorb. There may be like disadvantages to your rolls. So, or other things. It's up to my discretion if you guys are later than 6. I want to start right at 6.
Understood.
All right.
Okay.
On that note, I'm gonna go celebrate my life. Well, Crim's life. Y'all have a wonderful night.
Enjoy.
Love you guys.
See you tomorrow.
Thank
Have a nice
you.
birthday.
Good night. Wait, is your birthday like today?
Tomorrow.
Or
In 2
tomorrow.
days. It's Monday.
Monday.
Oh, it's
We'll
on
have a
Monday.
nice
Okay,
birthday celebration.
got it. Wait, I had that in my phone. I knew that. Never mind.
Alright.
I'm sorry.
I'm also gonna bow
Celebrate.
out and raid out, so I'll talk to you guys later.
Okay.
Bye.
And Crim, we're
Okay. So we're gonna raid Mimi. Mimi is doing some emote drawings for herself. Okay, that's a good way to continue a low vibe. So yeah, I'll see you guys hopefully Tuesday. I need to stop saying Tuesday because sometimes I just don't. But hopefully Tuesday, I'll see you guys on Tuesday. But give Mimi lots of TLC. I think she was gonna play some Requiem, but I don't think she is anymore. But she's doing emotes and they're super cute. Give her lots of TLC. I'll see you guys later. Good night.